What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Also, I wanna let you know they're doing some maintenance on the outside. So you might hear like a drill or something like that. Bear with me, because you know this might pick up a lot. So look, I'm not gonna call this lunch something special. I'm gonna make chicken tenders. And I am going to use this one potato. We're gonna cut it up. So we're gonna fry some potatoes and we're gonna use this onion. So I need to use it to get it out the way because I'm telling you, it's going bad. So what we're gonna do, because you remember last time I forgot to turn on the oven and then I didn't do the tacos and but I did put a thumbnail up of how the tacos came out. So we're gonna do that first. So we're gonna go ahead, get the, get the chicken tenders. Oh, these are the breast patties. I thought they were tenders. I thought I picked the tenders. All right, look, we're gonna make that. We're making that. I don't have any bread. Look, sometimes you don't need bread, it's okay. You use what you have. So, not a gourmet chef, but so we're gonna preheat this oven. Make sure there's nothing in it, because you know I'll be forgetting. We're gonna preheat. What is it? 425? All right. 425. And it takes forever to preheat, especially over 400. You can forget it. All right. So we're gonna put this over here. I'm gonna do 2 patties. I thought I got the tenders. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay, so I got my Dollar Tree pan. I love this pan. And I always put some type of aluminum foil, or I don't know if you guys buy these. I like the other ones. I like the Reynolds, but when you at the Dollar Tree and you only want to spend $125, then that's what you do. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. See how easily it's tearing? Hey, you get what you pay for, right? It's all good. As long as it works, I don't care. So what I'm gonna do, so I don't have the whole bag out, and it's brand new bag, so I haven't even used it yet. This is my first time using it. So it's 15 to 17 minutes. 15 to 17 minutes. Make sure I remember that. Okay. So, speaking of, you remember the bags I was telling you about? When you go to the grocery store, whether it's Publix, Walmart, or Sprouts or whatever. Well, no, not Sprouts, because you got to pay for the bags, and those bags are a little bit better. Walmart, Target, Publix, or Winn-Dixie, or any other grocery store. You want to fold them up and save them in a bag, so when you cutting up items, right, this is not a big enough bag. So now I got my bag to toss the trash in, and then you just keep this, and I hang mine on my closet door right here to have. So that's a good idea. If you're watching this right now, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I need a thumbs up. I need you to watch this from beginning to end. I watch your stuff, I give you a thumbs up, and I sometimes leave a comment, but y'all be deleting my comments for whatever reason. I come real, that's why. That's why y'all be deleting my comments. If not, you already know. You need to go to comments held, I'm paraphrasing, but comments haven't read, whatever. You need to look at those comments. I'll be helping y'all out. So, all right, so we're gonna cook 2. I am so disappointed. I thought I had the tenders. All right, so what did I say? Put in the comments. 15 to 17 minutes. All right, so, and I love Purdue products. You know, I'm not name dropping and all that, but look, sometimes, and I got these on sale. This you know what? I'm not complaining. I like that I have a refrigerator and freezer side by side with the water and ice maker right here that I can freely get out. But this is small. I can't really buy a lot that's frozen. Now, don't get me wrong. If this was the same size as this, oh, we'll be good. We'll be good. I can buy more, but I can't even put like a small freezer. Nope, I can't even like buy a small freezer, a deep freezer, but it's just me. So, but still. All right, so look, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wait till that preheat. We're gonna use this pan. I'm gonna go ahead and put, and you know, the olive oil, I don't have any other, I don't have any other oil, but we're gonna fry in this olive oil because that's all I have. So let me know in the comments below. All right, let's get this. We got one potato. We're gonna cut up the potatoes, put it in this. So I'm gonna peel, and while I'm peeling, we gonna talk. All right. So today's message is being a content creator. Don't you know how hard it is to be a content creator? It's very hard. I'm sorry, I ain't even turn it on. See, I would have been mad. I'm turning on medium. I would have been mad at myself like, oh my gosh, why are you not on? All right, so you wanna, when you're cooking in olive oil, depending on which olive oil, I'm not a sous chef, I'm not a chef, and I'm not a chef. But when I use olive oil to fry, you wanna have it to a low to medium heat. You don't wanna fry in olive oil on high. Don't do that. I learned that many, many years ago because I was so hungry and I'm like, hurry up, you gotta cook. Have you been that person? Leave it in the comments below. Let me know if you've been that person where you just turn it on high. Some people do that. They like, we gonna hurry up and get you preheated. So let me know that. But anyway, let's go back to YouTube. So July of this year, 2025, will be my 3rd year being a content creator. Dang, 3 years. Whew. So that's when I first came out with food delivery scooter entrepreneur, which is now Mico the entrepreneur. And I told this in other videos, but I have to tell it again because when people come, you have to realize when new subscribers or new viewers come to your channel, they meet you at this video, right? So they're meeting me at this video. They're not gonna go back and, oh wow, why she got all these other DoorDash and Uber Eats on the electric and gas scooter? Oh wow, she used to do that? Yeah, I was one of those people. But I said, you know, after I gave myself a year and I said, I don't want to keep doing DoorDash and Uber Eats content, you know, but that was my choice. So when I switched from doing that, and I didn't have like a large audience, but it was a little bit better, right? But I think what it is, you have some diehard DoorDash people and they love watching ride-alongs. They love watching the same thing all the time. And I was like, it's only so much you could talk about, you know? So I said, no, I want to do something else. I changed my name to Mico the Entrepreneur. And I always left, believe it or not, that's how I make my money, off the old videos. I'm not saying I don't make money off Mico the Entrepreneur in my interviews and stuff like that, but I made the bulk of my money and I'm so happy I didn't delete those videos. I didn't delete none of them. I make the bulk of my money on my old videos. When you go to my channel, go to videos, select oldest, and you'll see them. Yeah, I kid you not. I make my money off of that. And so, you know, I get comments and it's like, oh, you know what I mean? So, all right, so we cut up our one potato. I'm gonna dice it. So I know this is a big onion, but I love fried onions. So look, y'all probably talking about me. Look, I don't care. I love fried onions. Now, I told you this in another video. The only onions I really like and use like all the time, yellow, white, red, and scallions. Those are the only, because there's other type of onions. I'm not about to go through the onion family, but those are the only onions I use. Now, we're gonna be a little bit different today because I have different seasonings that I wanna use. And you're probably saying, Mico, I don't know, why you trying to create a meal? Trial and error. This is how something gets started. Uh-oh, hold on. All right, so I got a comment on my Lazy Susan. Hold on. So I got a comment on my little Lazy Susan condiment. I got this actually at the thrift store in Texas. I'm a big fan of thrift stores, not for clothes, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying for me, I'm a big fan of thrift stores, Salvation Army for things like this, pots and pans. Now, I haven't been yet for this apartment. This was gifted to me, and I have another big pot that was gifted to me, and I'm so grateful. You know me, I love sales, I love deals. I'm trying to find the perfect pot set at a good price. So I don't need a Rachel Ray set. I don't need other type of, well, I do want a Catalan, maybe Faberware, if I'm saying it right, because you know, I be getting my Faye. Anyway, I'm trying, and we're actually, today is April Fool's Day. So if you're watching this, I don't know when I'll post this. Today is actually Tuesday, April 1st. Now, I know that they have different sales, like, you know, 4th of July, they have the May sale, they have the Easter sale. I'm really looking forward. I love this. I love that I'm packing these bags. Hold on for a second. I want to move that out the way. So what seasoning? Now I have dill. Right, why would you put dill on potatoes? We're gonna use that, and it's brand new. So we're gonna do dill potatoes for the after seasoning, not like before. And then I have, I don't wanna do rosemary potatoes. I can do rosemary potatoes. But with dill, rosemary and dill, would that go well? All right, so I have onion and garlic salt. So would you just stay up here? Oh my gosh. All right, so let's finish cutting this. All right, let's get back to YouTube. Because I started thinking about other topics and I don't want to have other topics. So I'm cutting this, let me see, so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, so YouTube, yes. So now with YouTube, I created Dough Beverage, which is the small business channel. I created that channel, and please don't splash in my eye. Please don't. So I created that channel, and now on that channel, because it was supposed to be monetized, but I made the mistake of putting content that I had from the convention center, and when I went out into the field to do interviews, I put them on both channels, Mico Entrepreneur channel and Dough Beverage. And I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. So they were like, nope, shared content. And I'm like, damn it. So I had to go, I had to delete like maybe 20 videos. I deleted 20 videos from the Mico the Entrepreneur channel. So I want them to stay on the Dough Beverage channel because they were more so food related anyway. So I said, damn. So now I'm working on my watch hours. So I lost my watch hours. So now I'm going live on the Dough Beverage channel for the One Fat Frog content because I'm dealing with that. As you know, please watch that channel. I'll put the link is actually in the description. So I bought a food trailer when I came back to Orlando. I came back November 2022. And I was so freaking excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna grow my business. Let me move back, because I was in Houston. I didn't have an issue with my business in Houston. I just wanted to grow bigger. So I said, no, I used to live there. All my contacts still there. Everything is still the same. Let me go back there. So I did that. Came back, went to One Fat Frog. Got financed for the food trailer, put down $1,000 deposit, and it's been downhill since then. So please, 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 if nothing else, I need you to go. I've done 3 lives so far of recording this video. And I try to go live on Monday night because it's other people who they have a different schedule in this Facebook page. I'm in 2 Facebook pages regarding One Fat Frog. So, you know, it's only so much I can do, but I'm trying to have, it's over 700 victims, and they stole $18 million in the state of Florida. And the state of Florida allowed it to happen. So we're working on, okay, let's put this away, I'm sorry. So we're working on getting, I don't have to clean these. So we're gonna, okay, it's sizzle, 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 sizzle. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, you know, water and oil don't mix. So I'm gonna have to drain these, pat it dry. But the onions, I can go ahead and fry the onions, get those out of the way. So now I'm trying to get my watch hours back so I can go ahead and get monetized, because I have the subscribers. So I'm good on that. It's just, I put both, I had both content. I had content on both channels, and I didn't realize that. So that was on me. So Doe Beverage could have been monetized last year. Anyway. Well, you live and learn. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. So, you know, like they say, it's greater later. It's greater later. It's greater later. Okay, so getting back to YouTube. So you have, what am I? Hold on. Always have your towel, because I don't like all that stuff on my hands like that. What am I going to turn? Okay, I guess I can use this spatula. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put these in. Now, the newest channel that I have, which is No Customers, No Business, I created, it's about 6 months old. Oh, you ready? You heard that? It's ready, it's ready. All right, what did I say? 15 to 17 minutes, correct? We're gonna put you on the bottom. Woo, Jesus, it's hot. All right, so cook time. 15 to 17, we're gonna do 17. All right, so 17 minutes. So anyway, I created the customers and drivers movement because I got so fed up being a driver. You know, even though I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out of being an employee, I love being an employee for the right company. Now, I never had an issue with that. But I always enjoy being an entrepreneur. I always enjoy being an entrepreneur and an independent contractor. But you know, these companies don't treat us like independent contractors. They treat us like employees. So we go back and forth on, you know, should we work? Should I do it? But I'm gonna keep it real. I've been doing food delivery since 2008. And the great thing about this, I always had these gig apps in my back pocket. So I don't care what job I went to, I always did food delivery, you know, and grocery delivery. So I'm really trying to get out of food delivery. I mean, I can delete the app and be done with it, but I created the customers and drivers movement because I wanted to have a solution. And I have a solution. You have to click on the link. It's my Patreon channel. And the reason why I put it on the Patreon channel is because I wanted to grow. I wanted to have a Patreon channel. I wanted to grow a Patreon. That's why I stopped my memberships on the Mico the Entrepreneur channel. Now, I am going to revisit the Mico the Entrepreneur channel with the memberships. I'm going to revisit that. I am, because I'm just going to keep it real. It's stuff that I'm trying to do, and I can't say it right now, but I have some ideas. It's going to be education related, and I'll just do it as a membership. I think you guys will like it. I'm really trying to grow my channel. I wanted to grow the channel to be a giveaway channel, and I'm not saying it won't. I'm not saying it would not be a giveaway channel, but what I am saying is I just think that I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I'm still growing. I'm a small creator. I'm not trying to scam you. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do some shout outs. I'm gonna do some shout outs for free. Now you're probably saying, well, Mico, don't nobody watch you. Don't nobody know you. Okay, you doing these shout outs, and well, I'm gonna do them anyway. Because eventually I'll grow. And I'm not gonna worry about people watching me now, because I know they'll be watching me in the future. So the first shout out I'm gonna do is Gig Wars Official. Why are you beeping? You got 13 minutes. I can say Gig War Official. So Gig War Official, that's the first shout out I want to do. So make sure you go to her channel. She also sit on my giveaway team as well. If you want to hang out, shoot the breeze, learn a lot about these gig apps and how to make money, her and Cray, they be, and she has a panel too. So I don't want to start doing names, because then they'll be like, well, you ain't say my name, you ain't say my name. So Gig Wars Official, Red and Cray, check out the channel. Now, you're probably saying, well, when you gonna say Dash of Life Hawaii? Check out his channel too. He has a hangout over there. I'm wearing his shirt. Check him out. Then you have Logical Thoughts, TMB. Used to be the Money Boys. Make sure you check out his channel. And then you have Rideshare, and this is not in any order, so I don't want to hear nobody crap. So then you have Rideshare Rodeo. He does a weekly Thursday show. He has a podcast, very well known. He also does 13, which is very interesting. And he goes live a lot, just doing ride-alongs and talking about DoorDash and Uber Eats and other gig apps. And also what I love about him, his channel is actually, let's keep it real, he's the #1 news channel. Y'all can fight me in the comments. He's the #1, and I'm not riding his coattail. I'm just saying facts. He's the #1 gig channel in this space. So check him out, Rideshare Rodeo Steve. Then you have Dashing Maverick. So you have Dashing Maverick. Make sure you check out his channel. He does lives. He does challenges on his channel. He goes live a lot as well. He also has a Patreon channel. So make sure you support his Patreon channel. And then you have Dashing Goose. So Dashing Goose, that's my buddy. That's my best favorite friend. My BFF. I love Dashing Goose. You say something about Dashing Goose. I'll shank you. No, that's my boy. That's my boy. So Dashing Goose. And then you have Solai Coffee. Solai Coffee. As you know, Peter sits on my giveaway team as well, and I'm an affiliate. He sponsored all 3 of my channels. I work very closely with him. So make sure you check out his channel. Go to solaicoffee.com. Support him. He's Kenyan. He has Kenyan coffee. I already interviewed him. Make sure you support him. And then I have, who else I have? I have the DoorDash Revolution. So DoorDash Revolution, I never forget. He was probably maybe the 3rd or 4th person I met when I first started. And we kept in touch. And I know I don't go on his lives like I used to. It's just our timing is different. He has a channel also. He talks about different things. He does the food reviews. He also talk about the gig apps and tips and tricks and stuff like that. Make sure you check out his channel, DoorDash Revolution. And I'm gonna do one more. The last channel I'm gonna shout out is No Customers, No Business. Make sure you check that out. I got a customers and drivers merchant and merchants movement on my Patreon channel. The link is in the description. Make sure you check that out. I'm telling you, this movement is gonna be epic. And for anyone who's saying otherwise, y'all just hating. Stop hating. But other than that, so you see how I did all those shout outs for free? You don't have to pay me $25. You don't have to pay me $200 and $100. I don't have to clickbait, bamboozle you and all that. So, but yeah, we're all small creators. So make sure you check out our channels and give us a subscribe. All right, so I'm almost done with cutting these potatoes. I love grilled onions. Now it's a little bit different, right, in olive oil because you can't have olive oil too high. So I have 9 more minutes on that chicken patty. I'm wondering if I should just turn it over. Let's see. Be careful. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. All right, hold on, I'm turning it over. Turn it over. Why are you sticking? Oh, okay. All right, I'm just gonna flip them over. All right, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Why do the pans warp? You see my UGG glove? I had these for years. I got 2. I hang them right here though. UGG glove, they're okay. I think it was more of a gimmick. Okay, let me stop because I don't want nobody saying, hey, you talking about my product. I don't know, I just feel like I feel the heat. I'm not supposed to feel the heat. It's supposed to be up to 550 degrees or something like that. This is 425. I shouldn't have to feel the heat in my glove. That's all I'm saying. I ain't talking about you. But anyway, so let's get back to YouTube. Now, ooh, these potatoes gonna be good. And it's something different, you know? This is no special lunch. I just wanted to use up that potato and that onion and cook those patties, which I thought I had chicken tenders. So right now I'm washing off my potatoes so they can be clean. I just wanted to rinse them. All right, now, you know water and oil don't mix. I don't want it to stick. So I'm gonna take this paper towel and I'm just gonna try to blot, like dry them out. They're in this strainer. Just try to dry them off as much as I can with this paper towel to soak up the water. Try to get all the wetness out because I gotta cook these. I gotta hurry up and cook them. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and do these. These onions are nice. I love them. All right. So, okay. I thought it was going shh. Shh. Okay. So we're going to put, you know what? I still don't have no black pepper. Don't talk about me. I was going to go and get it. I was going to go and get it. All right. Now, should I add some olive oil or should I just coat these first and see what happens? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I have a top. The top doesn't go to the pan, but once it get high, it'll be okay, right? So we're gonna add some garlic salt. Did I open this one? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna add some garlic salt. Boom. Yeah, boy. And my Lazy Susan, the ones that, yeah. We're gonna add the dill later. All right, and then the seasoning salt, because guess what? I haven't, because I want the other black pepper where, you know, I want that, but I haven't found the right, okay. I haven't found the right shaker, whatever you want to call it, right? Grinder. There ain't no shaker, Mico, it's grinder. Tell me that in the comments. All right, so this top doesn't go, but what I'm gonna do is do it this way. We're gonna use this top, we're gonna use it. All right, so while it's cooking, I'm gonna put this over here, because you know I like to be organized. See, now that you're done with your garbage, and I don't think I will have any other garbage, you just throw it away, because that's how you do it. Throw it away, baby. All right, so you already know the deal. This video is running too long. You know what? I can do the video in, let's watch it. Uh-oh. How does this fall on the floor? My fault. All right, look. So, gonna go ahead and watch that. Let's get a better, I don't know, I need a new stand. I need a new stand. Okay, so look, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to my computer because I gotta do some things. I want you to watch that while I talk. Can you do that for me? Now, like I was saying before, I could do my videos in like 1 to 2 minute intervals, but then I gotta do all that editing. But you guys already showed me that you don't even watch my stuff all the way through. So why should I do all that work in editing when you don't even watch it? You gotta watch it from beginning to end. You know, I take the time to put the video together. Y'all need to watch it. So I'm over here. I know you can still hear me. That's the good thing about having on this external mic. So why my computer keep, you know what? I'm gonna have to switch over to getting a Mac because for some reason, the new update on Windows, I had this computer since I lived in Nashville. When I was at Vanderbilt. Oh, okay, so we got 2 minutes left. We got 2 minutes left, you see that? 2 minutes. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to move the camera too much. All right, look. So we have that. Let's see. This is a non-stick. I'm just trying to brown them. I'm already gonna have that, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's move this way. I'm right hand. I'm ambidextrous, but you know, I use both of my arms and hands. Ambidextrous. But I want to go ahead and kind of like brown these. Now, you're probably saying, Mico, you probably gonna have to turn that up a little bit. I think you're right. I think you're right, Captain. Let's turn it up just a smidge. Just a smidge. Go ahead, because I'm kind of like light frying. I'm light frying, quotes, end quotes. All right, so I got a minute left on this. We're gonna take that out in a minute. Let's get this glove. Well, actually, these are called hot hands. So it's the glove and then it's hot hands, hot hands. Hot hands. So, gonna go ahead and do that. Maybe I'll finally cook something and finish it and it'll be in one, but that'll be a long video. I'm waiting for you to stop. Anyway, so getting back to YouTube, because I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video up. Now, I think that new creators who are getting started, and look, I'm not about to tell you the tips and tricks of YouTube because guess what? They change that algorithm every second. You know that, right? You notice sometimes when you post, it'll take off, and other times you post, you like, what the, okay, what's going on? Then you start changing your titles and all that other stuff. And I mean, we all do it, right? We always say, we don't care if people don't watch our videos. We're lying. We're lying, because if you didn't care, you wouldn't change the title. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be talking about it. So you care. We want you to care. Yes, I want people to watch my videos. Yes, I want my videos to make me money. But I know that I make money. Oh, there it go. Look, it said end, look. Aww. All right, so I like that. All right, this is a brand new stove. I'm glad they gave you that. All right. See how it warped? I'm not gonna put it on the granite. I'm gonna put it right here. All right, so that's that one. I don't, like I said, I don't even have any bread. I can't even make a sandwich. All right, there we go. Those patties look nice. Look at that, those patties look nice. Let me, hold on. Give me a second, because it's still hot. Look at that. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. Let me see something. Uh-oh. So getting a little stick. It's getting a little stick. It's getting a little stick. I'm just trying to brown them. They're gonna be done. I'm not worried about that. But it's in olive oil. So I just want to show you that. I just want them to be brown. And then you'll probably say, well, Mico, you can't use olive oil to brown. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I just don't want to have it on too high of a heat. I know I just adjusted. Leave me alone. All right, so let's move this back. We're going to end this video. So I want to say thank you guys for having lunch with Mico. I'm trying to do different things on the channel so it won't be the same thing. And yes, I do monthly giveaways. I need you to support that, because I don't know what's going to happen next year. But we will finish out this year of the monthly giveaways. So make sure you go to the channel, this channel, go to the live tab. I have all the thumbnails for the rest of this year. Press notify, notify me, and give it a thumbs up on every month to December. I really would appreciate that. Please, if you want to be a co-host on one of my giveaways and do a giveaway to kind of like help grow your channel, just let me know, reach out to me, make a comment on one of my videos, and then we'll go from there. But the email should be in my description. So make sure you go to my description, click on the email or copy paste, send me an email, put in the title, giveaway, co-host or whatever. You want to do a giveaway. So until then, we're gonna brown these. We're gonna add dill. We're gonna have dill potatoes. And you're probably saying, why would you do that? We're gonna go ahead and put the kickin' barbecue, just a little bit, kickin' barbecue sauce right on the patties. And we're gonna put it on the dill potatoes. How about that? All right, guys, thank you so much. Give this video a like. Please leave your engagement, your comments, and help me grow so I can help you. All right, see you guys in the next video.